There's definitely something mysterious happening in Antarctica that we don't yet understand, or someone's hiding from us. Recently, beneath the thick Antarctic ice, researchers have found ancient landscapes frozen in time for millions of years. These include underground lakes, mountain ranges, and river systems, shockingly similar to those found in North Wales. Nature aside, there have also been countless stories of secret military bases and aliens on this continent. So what is true? And what other secrets might this mysterious continent be hiding beneath its icy surface? What if I told you that this frozen wasteland was once a beautiful, lush paradise? Using advanced seafloor drilling equipment and lipid biomarker analysis, scientists have confirmed the existence of an ancient river system. Stretching nearly 1,000 miles dating back to the mid-Cretaceous period, approximately 85 million years ago. The sediment retrieved contained fossils, spores, and pollens typical of a temperate rainforest. This suggests that around 90 million years ago, Antarctica had a climate similar to modern-day northern Italy. Furthermore, ice-penetrating radar and satellite data have allowed scientists to map the topographic features of the East Antarctic ice sheet. What they've revealed is astonishing. A vast, ancient landscape that hasn't seen daylight for at least 14 million years. This ancient world is a complex network of ridges and valleys, shaped by rivers that flowed long before Antarctic glaciation began. This discovery means that there are likely other similar yet undiscovered ancient terrains beneath the East Antarctic ice sheet, one of which existed even further below the surface. Hidden beneath nearly 4 kilometers of ice lies Lake Vostok, a body of water that has remained isolated for millions of years. Lake Vostok is just one of an estimated 400 subglacial lakes beneath Antarctica's ice sheet, and is the third largest lake by volume on Earth. These lakes, formed after Antarctica separated from the supercontinent Gondwana, have existed in complete darkness for millions of years. But despite being covered by ice, the lakes remain in a liquid state due to the enormous pressure from the ice sheet above. In 2012, after years of careful drilling, researchers finally breached the surface of Lake Vostok. Water samples extracted from the lake revealed some surprising findings. Despite being sealed off from the atmosphere for millions of years, the water temperature was found to be around -3 degrees Celsius, which is about 20 times warmer than the surface temperature above it. In 2014, a breakthrough came when researchers discovered an active ecosystem of microorganisms in Lake Whillans, another subglacial lake in Antarctica. These microscopic lifeforms have adapted to survive without sunlight or fresh air for millions of years, instead getting their energy from methane and ammonium. This discovery raises an intriguing question. If microorganisms can thrive in the dark, pressurized environment of Antarctica's subglacial lakes, could similar lifeforms exist in the subsurface oceans of icy moons like Europa? Beyond microbes, could there be larger organisms living in these dark waters? Are the lakes interconnected by underground channels, forming a large subglacial network? And what other secrets might be lurking in the unexplored depths of Antarctica and Lake Vostok? The answer may lie with Admiral Richard Byrd, who led a massive U.S. naval expedition from 1946 to 1947 called Operation High Jump. Operation High Jump was the largest expedition to ever travel to Antarctica, involving 13 ships, 23 aircraft, and over 4,700 military personnel. The main goals were for military training, scientific research, and exploring potential locations for bases. However, according to Admiral Byrd's supposed secret diary, discovered by his son after his death, the mission encountered something entirely unexpected. Byrd allegedly wrote of an encounter with advanced beings living in a warmer region beneath the South Pole. His account describes crystalline cities and disc-shaped aircraft that intercepted and guided his plane. The diary entry from March 11, 1947, reportedly details a meeting with a being Byrd referred to as the Master. This entity expressed concern about humanity's use of nuclear weapons during World War II, suggesting an advanced civilization with knowledge of Earth's activities. Upon his return, Byrd was allegedly detained and intensively questioned by security forces, ordered to remain silent about his experiences. This alleged suppression of information has fueled numerous conspiracy theories about the true nature of Operation Highjump. According to The Mystery, the Chilean newspaper El Mercurio reported on March 5, 1947, that Admiral Byrd had declared it was imperative for the United States to initiate immediate defense measures against hostile regions. This cryptic statement, combined with reports of the expedition being cut short, has led to speculation about encounters with unknown forces in Antarctica. Some theorists propose that Byrd's fleet was attacked by unidentified flying objects, resulting in significant casualties and the loss of several ships. Others suggest that Operation Highjump's real objective was to locate and neutralize a secret Nazi base in Antarctica, potentially involving extraterrestrial technology. But could the Third Reich really have established a hidden base in this frozen wasteland? The story begins in 1938 when Nazi Germany launched an expedition to Antarctica. This mission, consisting of several ships, was apparently for scientific purposes and to secure new whaling grounds. However, some theorists are skeptical and suggest a hidden motive: the establishment of a secret base. According to these speculations, the Nazis discovered a network of underground caves and rivers during their expedition. The largest of these caverns, they claim, was transformed into a hidden city, a refuge for Nazi leadership and a stronghold for their most advanced technologies. The continent's isolation and harsh conditions could provide the perfect cover for covert operations. The theories don't stop there. Some claim that at this secret Antarctic base, the Nazis acquired alien technology. They suggest that this extraterrestrial knowledge was used to develop advanced weapons, tested in smaller caves across the icy continent. However, there's no credible evidence supporting the existence of a Nazi base in Antarctica, let alone one housing alien technology. In reality, the 1938 Nazi expedition consisted of just one ship, and its primary goal was indeed to find new whaling grounds. The outbreak of World War II led to the abandonment of any further Antarctic pursuits by Nazi Germany. The conspiracy theories gained new life in the post-war years, particularly with the launch of Operation Highjump. As mentioned earlier, while officially a research and training mission, some viewed it as an attempt to root out the supposed Nazi stronghold. Adding fuel to the speculative fire, the U.S. detonated 3 nuclear bombs in Antarctica in 1958. Although these were actually part of high-altitude nuclear tests, conspiracy theorists interpreted them as attempts to destroy the hidden Nazi base. While these theories make for brilliant stories, they remain firmly in the realm of speculation. The harsh realities of Antarctic conditions, logistical challenges, and lack of concrete evidence make the existence of a secret Nazi base highly improbable. Yet these weren't the only instances of strange occurrences related to Antarctica. In 1513, an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis created a map that has confused historians and researchers for centuries. This map, drawn on gazelle skin parchment, depicts coastlines with remarkable accuracy for its time. But what makes it truly extraordinary is its apparent representation of Antarctica, a continent that scientists agree wouldn't be officially discovered for another 300 years. The Piri Reis map shows a landmass in the south that some believe to be Antarctica, but with one crucial difference: it appears to show the continent without its ice cover. This has led to some intense speculation about the sources of Piri Reis's information and the possibility of advanced ancient civilizations with knowledge of an ice-free Antarctica. One of the most intriguing aspects of the map is its level of detail. The outline in the depiction resembles the actual land of Antarctica more closely than the ice sheet, which extends into the ocean beyond the landmass. This odd similarity has led some researchers to propose that Piri Reis had access to much older source materials, possibly dating back to a time when Antarctica was free of ice. But how could such ancient knowledge exist? Some suggest that an unknown advanced civilization might have explored and possibly inhabited Antarctica before it froze over. This hypothesis ties into broader speculations about lost civilizations with technologies far beyond what we typically associate with ancient times. Adding to the mystery, the Piri Reis map also features other details that were not widely known in the early 16th century, such as mountains and rivers in South America. This has further fueled speculation about the admiral's sources of information. Modern geological evidence indicates that Antarctica has been covered in ice for approximately 15 million years, making it highly improbable that any human civilization could have recorded an ice-free Antarctica. However, skeptics argue that the depiction of Antarctica in the Piri Reis map could be hypothetical. For centuries, it was widely believed that a southern continent should exist to balance the land masses on the other side of the world. The map's representation might simply reflect this belief rather than actual knowledge of Antarctica's geography. But the common link between these ancient maps and rumored Nazi bases is the alleged alien activity in Antarctica. Over the years, numerous reports of unidentified flying objects and strange artifacts have emerged from this isolated continent. In 2018, a peculiar satellite image captured what appeared to be a condensed water trail extending from the North Pole to the South Pole. This trail, resembling a contrail left by an aircraft, suggested an object traveling at incredibly high speeds across the entire length of the Earth. Some researchers have interpreted this as potential evidence of advanced or extraterrestrial technology operating in our atmosphere. But the sightings aren't limited to the skies above Antarctica. In 2003, a retired Navy SEAL, identified only as Spartan 1, reported encountering a mysterious octagonal structure during a covert operation. Based on his report, this structure featured 18-foot thick doors that could be effortlessly pushed open with a finger. Inside, he described a mysterious environment with lime green lighting and walls adorned with strange hieroglyphics. Satellite imagery has also contributed to the growing body of UFO-related claims in Antarctica. Some images have revealed what appear to be skid marks on the ice, resembling crash sites. Others show what some interpret as entrances to underground facilities. While these images are subject to interpretation, they've fueled theories about crashed UFOs and secret bases hidden beneath the ice. The idea of an extraterrestrial base in Antarctica isn't new. Various historical and modern reports, including those from military operations, have suggested the presence of alien technology or beings in the region. These claims often intertwine with other conspiracy theories, such as the supposed Nazi base in Antarctica, leading some to speculate about potential collaboration between terrestrial powers and extraterrestrial entities. Interestingly, the connection between UFOs and nuclear technology, a recurring theme in many UFO reports worldwide, also surfaces in Antarctic accounts. Admiral Byrd's alleged encounter with advanced beings during Operation Highjump included a warning about the dangers of nuclear weapons. This mirrors other global reports of UFO activity near nuclear sites, suggesting a possible extraterrestrial interest in humanity's nuclear capabilities. However, the extreme conditions and isolation of the continent can lead to misidentifications and misconceptions. Natural phenomena, such as lenticular clouds or light reflections in the sky, can sometimes be mistaken for UFOs. Similarly, geological formations or human-made structures might be misinterpreted as alien artifacts when viewed from a distance or through satellite imagery. But the Antarctic pyramids might be different. Yes, you heard that right. Let me explain. In 2016, a curious discovery made headlines when satellite images revealed what appeared to be a man-made entrance carved into an Antarctic mountain range. The formation, with its precise angles and smooth surfaces, was clearly different to the rugged, natural terrain surrounding it. This finding sparked intense debate among researchers. Was this evidence of human activity in one of Earth's most inhospitable regions, or perhaps something even more extraordinary? That same year, satellite imagery captured a formation that some researchers believe could be a man-made pyramid sticking out from the snow and ice. The structure's apparent symmetry and geometric precision have led to comparisons with the ancient pyramids of Egypt, raising questions about the possibility of advanced civilizations in Antarctica's distant past. However, investigating these findings presents significant challenges. The land below the East Antarctic ice sheet is less understood than the surface of Mars. This highlights the immense difficulties researchers face when trying to verify or debunk these mysterious structures and anomalies. The extreme conditions of Antarctica, with its vast ice sheets, make ground-based exploration significantly challenging. Many of these unexplained structures lie in regions that are nearly inaccessible to humans. As our technological capabilities advance, we may soon be able to solve some of Antarctica's most confusing mysteries that either were hidden from us or misunderstood. In the last 10 years alone, we have already discovered ancient river systems, subglacial lakes, and mountain ranges that have been concealed for millions of years. Whether these unexplained structures turn out to be natural formations, evidence of ancient civilizations, or something entirely unexpected, one thing is certain: Antarctica continues to amaze us and challenge what we know about Earth's history.